Basically for me, when I thought of the company back in 2014, I always had this vision to be one of the biggest, cold pressed juice companies in the GCC. And for us to be, up to that level, we needed to meet people. We needed to have the know-how, have the networking, to meet great quality people that can actually introduce us and help us scale that business. And that's the reason why I'm here as well. Not only that, it's coming from an engineering background, as a project manager, business is it's a vital role into project management, into whether you're managing a $1 billion project or a few $100 million projects. Business is a vital key to actually execution. And not coming from a business background at all, I thought this would be a great way to learn about business. Having a quick mini MBA, crash course MBA session within 2 months can help me progress my business forward.
I don't come from a business background. I studied biology in university, and then obviously running this business for 3 years now. I wanted to take more of a business and calculated approach into scaling, and seeing what my brother-in-law and my sisters received as sort of an education from Techstars made me want to learn on how to actually improve the business-wise. So when this program appeared, I was like, I would really like to be part of it. And, my brother and I had always been interested in trying to apply into an accelerator program, but we didn't know which one. And then January, it was the beginning of 2018, my brother-in-law actually sent me a Facebook message saying, hey, there's a first Middle East food vertical called Savour, based in Kuwait. They had just graduated their first class, and they're taking applications for their end-of-year program. Are you interested in applying? And I read the article, and I was like, yeah, it seems like an interesting program to apply to, so why not? And we had about like 2 weeks to apply, and it was a long essay questions plus a 4-minute video, and we were just like, oh my god, like, what are we gonna do? So we just literally, like, during the work week, we were just focusing on the application, and then the application was completed. Literally sent it an hour before deadline date, and then 2 weeks later they had called us for an interview, which kind of like got us very excited. 2 weeks after that, they told us we were accepted into the program as an early company.
Yep. And
then had to wait until October for the actual program.
Being in Dubai, focusing on the day-to-day operations, I was so caught up in the nitty-gritty details that have been happening. So moving away from that, for the first, I would say, 2 weeks where it was mandatory to stay, kind of gave me a bigger picture on my business. I have experienced things that I haven't even wouldn't have even thought of. From customer delight to the pain, to the painkiller, trying to solve customers' problems. These kind of details they won't teach you in school, they won't teach you in your own business. But at an accelerator program where people are very experienced in operating their own businesses, bringing in mentors that have gone through this kind of ups and downs in their life and in their businesses, just giving us the right guidance and the right direction to bring our business up to the next level.
Being in food, I guess all our partner businesses that are part of the cohort, they're all related to food, so they all kind of understand what we're all going through because it's the same industry. And what I like most about the program is that everyone is just so cooperative. Everyone's very hands down, especially Rashid and Mona and Lena. They want to see your business succeed, and obviously we do as well. And what I really get a feel from the other businesses that are part of the program, they want to help you just as much as we want to help them. So I feel like I'm part of their business as much as they feel that they are part of mine. And we're all part of the food vertical space. So having more brains in an idea on a project can bring in more ideas, which is what we've experienced here. Yeah. There are so many new ideas that we didn't even think of, or so many new different ways to tackle challenges, to tackle new ideas that we didn't even think of that in the beginning, and the reason why we're actually at that point right now is because instead of having 2 brains on a project, we have 20 brains.
Well, with the cohort especially, the way Rashid and Muna picked the companies to join the full program, what I've experienced is that we've become such a close-knit family, close-knit crew that we could share ideas with one another. No one's judgmental, no one's criticizing you. Everyone's looking out for each other, trying to, like Chris said, be a part of your business and you be a part of theirs. It's become like a family in the course of 4 weeks. I wouldn't have, picked out any other cohort but the ones that are here today. It's great to work with them. We've made friends with them. They're part of us now and we're part of them. So.
I mean, it's definitely the earlier your startup, the better, so that you don't go through changing too much of your company. Right. For us, we're not really considered new, but we're not considered old. We're 3 years down the line, but also we hit a point in our timeline of the business that we didn't know how to expand or in which direction to expand. So being part of Savour, they've kind of given us the direction and the experience together. Plus now they've built our network field tremendously. Not only is Rashid and Mona an investor, but we've got a network of mentors all across Kuwait and probably the world now that we can reach out to at any time.